Yo, what's up there guys, this is Massive Gamer 83 and thank you very much for stopping by. Today I just picked up a game on the Steam sale. It's called the Talos Principle because I noticed that it did have Vorpx virtual reality support. So I've spent a little bit of time setting it up and I've just had a quick look just to see what it looks like, and I'm really blown away. This game looks fucking fantastic. It's so beautiful and it runs very well, and the actual environments, you can literally just reach out and touch them. So without further ado, let's carry on. So this is the very start of the game, guys.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden.
I could just touch that.
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Okay, so this looks amazing, absolutely fantastic to be honest. I don't think, there's no positional tracking. I think you might be able to enable it in an option, because I'm sure you can add positional tracking to this game. It looks really cool though. Okay, so we've got some sort of blocked off entrance here. I don't know a lot about this game to be honest. I think it's like some sort of puzzle game, but set in all kinds of different sort of environments. So I think there's like medieval England style stuff, European style castles and stuff, like pyramids and Egyptians. So if I just drop that there, can I jam it? Yeah. Okay. That looks so cool. I could literally just literally touch it. And those effects, man, I'm gonna put my face in there. Look. Very cool. I mean, the trees look fantastic. I can't believe how nice this game looks. Whoa, we've got a lovely sun flare coming through as well. It's just a nice place to be honest. It's like we're going through a Stargate or something into like the next realm. I'm pretty sure this is what the fuck. Okay, so we've got a Knight Rider orb there. I'm going to stealth away from him. And a laser sight in the background, or is that a gun, or is it like just? Yeah, that's a fucking turret, right? So we've got another jammer. I'm not the most logical person in the world, but I believe I'm going to need to just jam this little. Jam this Knight Rider ball. There we go. So he's jammed there, he's frozen. Let's have a closer look at him. That's incredible. Can't believe how good the 3D is. It's absolutely perfect. No artifacts, no problem. It's just really nice. I might even see if I can turn the settings up. I mean, I've not really messed with the graphical fidelity of the game. Can I jam him? No. There we go. Jammed. So we can press on. This is really good VR. It's so comfortable to play this game in virtual reality. Right, so we've got two ways we can, well, I don't know if we can get through here. This might just be a closed off area. Wow.
All across this land I have created trials for you to overcome, and within each I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
What's it for? That's a bit fucking cryptic, man. And you will attain eternal life. He reminds me of the geezer from Fallout at Megaton. From the Church of Atom. Looking out for them dodgy Knight Rider balls. seen better looking water, to be honest, but that's quite minor. I think it's more about the scale of things that is so impressive. Oh look, wow. This is so interesting. I probably should be focusing on like the task at hand. The geezer's gonna shank him in the neck. Looks like part of history almost. It's pretty harsh though, he's gonna get shanked up for it. Very, very interesting. What lovely environments these are though. And everything is literally proper solid. Sure, I think I must be looking to press on through here. There's a gate over there I can go through. There's a gate over here. Looks like fucking Tetris. Ding, 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 ding. Ooh, 3 different gates over here. 1 Tetris sign. I'm not sure what this means. There's a lot of headless statues. Do you reckon that like someone went around and smashed all the heads off, or do you reckon that's just like erosion over time? Okay, peephole. Text is perfectly legible in virtual reality, no problem there. Nicely spaced. Okay, peephole. Take the jammer. Another jammer over there. Okay, so I can pass through. I can't take the jammer through though. So I'm guessing I can maybe drop the jammer in there. Or can I block him? Can I aim at specific targets? Oh look, you can see the Tetris piece over there. I reckon, oh, can I get him? Nice, locked him off. So we've got 1, that's good. You can't take anything through these little Stargate things. So we're gonna get this next. I'm guessing if I take the jammer, it's gonna lock the door. Right, okay, this makes more sense now. So I'm thinking I've got to go back. And then take this jammer. And then jam that. This is where the logic comes in. And then I can get this out of that. And then maybe terminator ball. Block terminator ball, bang. Yeah, and now I should be able to come back out. No, that was a poor decision. Come back through, and then I can get the terminator ball now. There we go. Using a bit of logic here, guys. Now, another terminator ball. Got the terminator ball there. I think we're good. So we're going to get a Tetris piece. Yeah.
You will not need this sigil to open the gate to my temple, but it may serve you in times to come.
Okay. Move faster by holding left shift. To be honest, I'm pretty comfortable unless I need to run away from anything. I think I'm alright. So left shift equates to the right bumper on the Xbox 360 controller if you're interested. But yeah, today, I don't know if you guys care about it, but there was a really big thing on the Oculus Rift announcement. It's all been announced and there was a form of input. When they first initially said about the input, I was so disappointed. And I kind of still am, to be honest. Like the CV1 will be shipping with an Xbox One controller. You know, like there are other forms of input. Like it has got Oculus Touch as well, which I was very impressed by the appearance and what the potential is for Oculus Touch. It looks pretty cool, kind of like an improved version of the Razer Hydra, or maybe like a stem or something like that. but that won't be shipping with the Oculus Rift. It's a bit of a shame, to be honest. Why would I want an Xbox One controller? I've already got a 360 pad. I know it's probably not quite as good, but I don't need an Xbox One controller. You know, so I suppose I can just sell it on when I get CV1. I can just sell it. But I'm a little bit disappointed the fact that there's not an option to sort of like ditch. Oh, hang on, I need to leave it there. There's not an option to ditch the Xbox controller. You know, that I just find it very odd that after all this talk about input, they've gone and said that a gamepad is the way that they believe that the first generation of CV1 games are going to be used, and that's just such a disappointment. I think that the Vive have got, and you know, Valve and HTC have got a better idea. The fact that you know their headset ships with the motion controllers, so all the Vive titles are going to be supported by their controller because they've made it for the headset. So I find it really odd. Why would you give someone an Xbox One controller with a CV1? I know that they've got a deal going on with the Xbox, you know, with the Xbox guys, so Microsoft and that. But I'm a bit annoyed about it. I mean, it's not my decision. I don't really have anything to, you know, I've got no say in it. But I just think that's a poor business decision. I think Microsoft's got deep pockets, and they've managed to wangle their way into the VR, because Oculus Rift will have some form of VR input. It's basically going to be like a cinema mode to play the games on to start off with. And I don't know, man. I know that they've got deep pockets and they're going to help recoup a lot of the money that the guys at Oculus have invested, but I just think that's a bit of a poor decision. I just feel like their decision should have been, well, I don't know, I suppose it's logistically they're going to make money from it, it's going to be a profitable thing, but it may affect the development of games, because the first games that come out, the first games that come out are going to be using a controller. Okay, so what is that power? Okay, that's nice, so I can now power that down, which means I can pick this back up. Yeah, so what's your opinions on it, guys? I mean, are you happy about it? Were you a little bit disappointed by it? I'm happy that they have, you know, there is going to be, I am happy that there is going to be a form of motion control, which is great. You know, I think the guys at Nimble VR have been working on that, and I think they've done well to you know, I think it'll be good. It picks up finger tracking and stuff, and it's got IR LEDs on it. It looks amazing.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name.
Is this God or what?
Each brings you closer to eternity.
Move faster by left ship. Don't need that. So yeah, guys, I don't know. I'd love to hear your opinions on the old CV1 announcement, and you know, are you happy about the fact that they've got a fucking Xbox One controller? Does that please you, or does that piss you off a little bit? And will you guys be picking up the extra motion controls? Do you think there's a market for motion controls? And I think the main question is, I mean, do you think it's gonna take off? I for one would love to see motion controls take off. After playing Half-Life VR, that is a perfect way to play. It's just that the Razer Hydra, it's wired, it's a little bit dated, it's not quite there, you know. It's good for its time. It was made before the Oculus was even conceived. It was a pointing device, and it was underdeveloped for it. It was a great bit of kit. But I don't want motion controls to fail again, you know. I don't think they should. I think they deserve a real good shot, because it's fantastic. When it's done well, it just brings you so much closer to the actual game. I mean, even now, the fact that I'm using a control pad right now, and it is really immersive, it's really cool. but it would be so much better if I could just reach out and touch the environments. Like, for example, there's a social app called VR Chat. You can actually use your hydro controls in that, and just to look down as you're moving your arms and actually see a representation of your arms in physical space is amazing. Even though there's no haptic feedback, it just feels. Whoa! I shit my pants in. I was scared. Look, he hasn't really got a brain. Look, he's just programmed to go on a set route. Yeah, so I think I will be putting a little bit of time into this. I mean, I don't know if this is something you guys would be like interested in watching a playthrough of. I mean, if you have got a DK2 though, and you've got the Vorpx software, I suggest having a look at this game, even if it's just to have a look at the environments. They're very impressive, very, very impressive. And the actual EXE comes with a moddable version as well, so people can add mods in, and I suppose there can be graphical texture mods, new levels, all kinds of stuff. So, should I run past this geezer? No. Make a run for it. There we go. Anyway, guys, that's probably a good time for me to call it here.
The guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
So, is that God? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to hear from your thoughts in the comments about this game in particular, and also the imminent release of CV1 with the input. All right, guys, that's IG83. Catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.